Hello everyone, my name is Arena Medina, and in this video I would like to share my experience during my pre-professional teaching internship at Unidad Educativa Fiscomisional María Auxiliadoras in Esmeraldas. So during this experience I work as an English teacher inner with first year of Bachillerato General Unificado A and second year of Bachillerato General Unificado sections A, B, C, and D. So, as my initial goals before starting my internship, my main objective was to apply the knowledge I had learned at university in a real educational environment. So, I also hoped to improve my teaching and communication skills and become more confident when speaking English in front of students. Another important goal was to learn how to manage different groups of students and understand how teachers plan and organize their classes. And finally, I also wanted to learn from my mentor teacher and gain real experience as a future English teacher. So the difficulties and challenges I had during my internship is that I faced some challenges. One of them was my classroom management because some groups had more than 30 students and students had different learning paces. Sometimes it was difficult to keep everyone focused. And to manage this, I use clear instructions, monitor their work, and organize collaborative activities. Another challenge was the limited ability availability of technological resources because not every classroom had a projector, so I could not always use digital materials. That's why I learned to adapt by using posters, graphic organizers, the whiteboard, and printed materials because these situations help me become more flexible and creative as a teacher. About the learning outcomes throughout my internship, I developed several important teaching skills. I improved my ability to plan English lessons and apply the ERCA methodology and universal design for learning. I also learned how to create visual teaching materials, manage classroom activities, and adapt my explanations according to student needs. Another important learning outcome was assessment. Because with this, I learned how to evaluate students through classroom activities, projects, oral participation, and writing exercises. Most importantly, I become more confident when teaching grammar and vocabulary in English. About the most meaningful situation, one of the most meaningful moments of my internship was teaching a complete English lesson independently while my university coordinator observed my classes. Before the lesson, I felt very nervous because I knew I was being evaluated, but the topic that I teach that day was the serial first and second conditional. I explained the structure using a graphic organizer and gave students examples and questions to practice. As the class continued, I became more confident because the students participated in answering my questions. And I really felt that this experience was very important to me because it showed me that I was capable of teaching a class on my own. And it also helped me to understand the feeling that feeling nervous is normal but preparation and practice can help overcome that fear. And finally, as my conclusions in professional growth, is that my internship was an important step in my professional development. It help me connect the theoretical knowledge from university with real classroom practice. I became more confident, creative, organized, and adaptable as a future English teacher. So this experience also helped me to understand that every group of students is different. So teachers need to be flexible and patient. And I really hope for my for my next internship is that my for myself, my main recommendation is to continue improving my classroom management and to prepare more interactive activities. I also want to continue learning from feedback and from experienced teachers. And overall, for this internship strength is that this internship strengthened my interest in teaching English and motivate me to continue developing as a professional educator. Thank you so much for your attention.